Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asị m ka ụbọchị nkịta amaala unu mma. Asịkwa m ka e chiri ya zelu. Daalụ niile ka unu si na-esonyere anyị ife anyị na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ dị iche iche. Anyị sịrị unu ga dị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ọ naghị kwuru na-akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị, anyị eje ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'ụbọchị nkịta. Geenụ ntị. Ya nnukwu ozi from the office of Biafran government in exile. O nwere ife o kwuru, Maazị Simon Ekpa. Mma like onye ọbụla bụ nwafọ Igbo gee ya bụ ife. O wetegasị aka gbasịta maka ife na-emenụ, and ife a ga-eme ka udo wee dị na the eastern part of Nigeria. Ige ntị. O nwere ife mere ife ji eme ife. A sị na ebe nwatakịrị na-ebe akwa na-alụ aka si chọkene ihe mere dat nwatakịrị a ji ebe akwa, mara ihe bụ the problem and setụrụ ya nakwa ya ana. Gee ntị ka n'ife o nwere ike ikwu. Ị ga-esi ebe ife drop comment gị on the comment below. Echefuna na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka chi na-ewetara unu ozi dị oke mkpa. Daalụ na ụmụnne m ka emesịanụ.
Alive. They make it and come back alive. Will not be long. Let me keep it here. It will not be long. Something will happen. Let him go and do this juju he wants to do. Simon Ekpa is waiting for him. I want everyone to understand that so long as my hands are clean, so long as what I am doing for Biafra is with my whole heart, and I know that Biafra is coming, and I know that what I'm doing is going to bring Biafra, everything they do will go back to them on their phone. I've also been able to beef up the security system of the Biafra Liberation Army. Today, we can decide to impose no-fly zone in some certain part of Biafra land, and we're going to enforce it. In the coming days, we have decided to display some machine because the time has come. Not the time that we go and hide somewhere and be making the video. Biafra Liberation Army, in matter of days, will display the first ever machines. So that they are going to see that that thing that is doing that thing in some places is not just juju, it's real. It's Igwe. Some of them think that we have imported people from Finland, that they are not Ndigo, not Biafrans. Some even say Simon Ekpa have contracted some people from Israel. We hear all those things. I'm telling you, we are all Biafrans. Fighting, volunteer to fight to the last man. And today, even today as I'm talking to you this day, they came with air bombardment. At the end of the day, they ran away. I've never succeeded even to cut a tree because of the firepower of the Biafra Liberation Army. And we are sourcing for more, not in hidden, publicly, because you need arms and ammunition to fight a terrorist government. We are not fighting against any ethnic group. We are not fighting against any ethnic nationality within Nigeria. We are fighting against Nigeria government who have turned themselves to become terrorists, to terrorize the people of Biafra and kill them. So in the self-defense, we are looking to get the same military jets they have, so that when they come by air, we are going to fight them in the air. And we have anti-aircraft to bring them down. It is not enough. We are looking to get armored tanks. So when they come with armored tanks, we face them with armored tanks. It is equal measure, equal strength, equal firepower. And that's what we are looking at. So I want everybody to understand that this requires money. You know, when you listen to those who call themselves freedom fighters who have been expelled because they don't know what they are doing, some of them are illiterate, they know nothing about freedom fighting. They tell you Simon Ekpa is raising funds every week. If Ukraine can look for money even up to this day, even asking the illegitimate president Tinubu for cooperation in order to get money from Nigeria, who are we? We cannot raise. If it is possible to raise money every day, we can raise money every day in order to sustain this fight till the end. We need money. I remember in those days when we came on board newly, it was a different ballgame. We are not engaging police to get their weapon. We don't need it. We are engaging them to neutralize them from killing Biafrans. We are not engaging them to get their weapons. Not engaging the army to. We have our own weapons. We buy it. It does not matter where you come from. We buy from many places. We continue to buy. We continue to get supplies. You can never stop that. So when you listen to these people, they say they are raising fund every week, every week. They don't know what is freedom fighting. That's why somebody will be worried about raising funds every week. Some of them don't know the cost of AK-47 bullet, not to talk of GPMG, not to talk of RPG, not to talk of anti-aircraft, not to talk. They don't know the price. We know the price. And that's why it is very important that you know that your contribution, even as little as they are, have done wonders. And some of them believe that we have some nations supporting us. Let them continue to believe. We have achieved a lot with the limited resources we have. What we are trying to do now is to increase level we are now to a different level by making sure that the delegitimization of the Nigerian government within Biafra land is achieved within a specified time frame. That particular delegitimization is already happening as we speak. A lot of people do not understand that we are very serious. The Islamic government of Nigeria actually, before now, did not understand how serious we are. That's how I wanted it to happen, so that we will take them unaware, and we have taken them unaware. Because for the past 1.5 years, they were busy mocking us, laughing us. We have actually gone through the cycle of what brings freedom. The cycle of will not listen to you. The cycle of they will laugh at you. The cycle of they will mock you. And then the last cycle, which is they will then fight you when they find out that this is becoming real. And then finally you win them and you get your freedom. That's those circles we have actually gone, those circles, and we are now at the final stage, which is they are now fighting. When they have come to realize that they were sleeping while the python was actually getting ready to swallow all of them, and now the python has grown to swallow them. And that is when they wake up. They wake up very late. So, people in Ireland, you understand that fighting for freedom is not something very easy. I want to use Ukraine, for example. Ukraine as a country has been sourcing for funds from everywhere. They continue to source for funds because one rocket fired, money. When AK-47 bullet is fired, it's money. You know, the Islamization of Nigeria, which the Biafra people, through the Biafra Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network has halted, is the greatest achievement of Biafra people so far. And because of that, every one of us is very proud to be part of this particular movement. And for that reason, we will continue to call on those who are still standing by the fence of this liberation movement. Understand that the time is coming when we are going to lock the door. That time will come. We may not need your money. You Because believe me, Biafra is at the verge of funding itself. And that happens, it becomes very dangerous to those who mocked us and who fought against this freedom, directly or indirectly. We don't need your money, and we're going to give you condition. The condition we're going to give you is a condition that is internationally acceptable, that other people have actually done the same thing. I'm going to use South Korea as an example. There are many nations who have done the same thing. So we're going to do something even more strict than what other nations have done. So do not think that we are begging you to fight for your own freedom. Most of you are not just supporting, but you are also fighting against the freedom. And this record we are keeping, and keeping it very well. The time is coming, you are going to look for a way, reach to us, and you will never find that way. So if you find yourself in Ireland today, and you are here, you have a friend who is not here, but you are here to listen to what I'm going to say this evening. It's a privilege you have, and this privilege may never come again. What I'm trying to tell you this evening is that this particular Biafra liberation will very, very soon start funding itself, and we don't need you. But now, when you are part of it, you become part of it. A lot of people, during the time Mazin and Mekano was kidnapped, slack back. They say, okay, we're going to wait. Mazin and Mekano come out, we'll start again. That is absolutely rubbish. You wait. When you come out, you can come out again. But let me tell you, I hope and I wish and pray that you come out as soon as possible. But if we found out that at the end of the day, we have the Biafra liberation start funding itself before you say you are coming back, you will never be welcome. We find this freedom without you, and we're going to get it without you. I'm not begging anybody. It has come to that point, because I cannot be begging you to fight for your own freedom. So what it means is that you have chosen either to remain a slave or never to come back to Biafra land when Biafra comes. And let me also make it very clear that the internal conflict, even after Biafra has been liberated from Nigeria, is imminent. You don't know that, know it today. We are going to fight deadly internally. It is part of it. In this country where I live, they fought civil war after they liberated themselves from Russia. Our own will be very deadly. So I pity those who will be in your position. Other day, I want you to take what I'm saying now very seriously. Cannot be on the other side. You are not supporting, and then you are also fighting against the freedom. Nobody has the monopoly to fight for freedom of their people. Everybody has the right to fight for freedom. If you feel that you have what it takes, you feel that you know what to do, you come up and fight. It's not destined for a particular person or a particular group of people. When you see people doing what you think that they are doing and you think it is right, all you need to do is to support them if you believe in the freedom. But if you don't believe in the freedom, you don't need to support them. But do not come to begin to give them conditions when they have succeeded in fighting for that freedom and they have finally succeeded. Do not come, because that is going to be very dangerous. We are not going to be counting those who have paid for their, for this particular freedom with their life. And while they were paying for this freedom with their life, you are somewhere waiting for the right time to come to join the moving trade. A lot of people have, built this struggle from 2012. So many people started with Wazirike, they left and they joined Mazin and Mikano 2012. So, which means many people have been in this struggle since 20 years. And this is the time. It is a betting, a relay race. and the betting is in our hand. And I am the one piloting this betting. It is not going to fall. Let me tell you, I am not here to fight and remain for any other person to come and fight after me. Anybody thinking that Simon Ekpa is going to, after him, somebody, you are lying. I am telling you the fact. He said Biafra is not going to come from me. We will turn everywhere to this in Nigeria. Believe me. For anybody that is saying there are somebody who is dangerous there, Nigeria, come. You are not coming. I will fight and finish it. I am here to finish it. I want to make it very clear this evening. I am not here to fight for this freedom and leave it for somebody to finish. I am finishing it. My mission is to finish this struggle and finish this fight for them. If you have not seen the green light now, it means that you are not a human being. You are not following what is going on. We have destroyed Nigeria in the international community. That is the job we did first. Making sure that Nigeria is exposed to the maximum. Today, that result is calling itself. Any place they have touched, they have rejected them. That is what we did. It is not by power. Mazen Amdekano said, those who were born for this freedom should come out. I happen to be one of them. And some of you that have supported this particular struggle from the autopilot time up to the government in exile, you are born to do what you have done. It is not personal. It is not something that an individual can do. It is a collective task. And if you refuse to do it, God will take something away from you. Because many things that people don't know is that where you are today, right, sorry, can somebody monitor the comment section, please? And any nonsense message, remove the person immediately. Many people today do not understand that God actually brought you where you are for this particular time. So if you want to misuse it, God will take it away from you. Some of us are where we are today for this particular time. Some of us, God brought us where we are today for this Biafra to come. So the story between me and America. I don't know whether anybody remember that story. Between me and America. America rejected me like, without no reason. God was busy doing something, saying America is not for you. With scholarship from 5 different universities in the United States, full scholarship. America said you will not go there. I did not go there. At the end of the day, here I am in Finland. Today, the reason why God did not allow me to go to America is what is happening now. Like I said, the roadmap to Biafra is in our palm. I'm going to tell you what is going to happen in Finland during this particular convention. The special grace of God, plots will be unveiled and launched in Finland. Plots will be unveiled and launched in Finland. So if you are coming to Finland, you are going to be privileged to witness and see a lot of things. And I will review one thing, island people today. If you are coming to Finland, you may have the opportunity to have first-hand, be the first people or batch to receive the Biafra National Identity Card. I want to announce this to the island Biafrans today, for Biafrans in Ireland. Those coming to Finland Convention, to Biafra Self-Referendum Convention or Summit in Finland in October, you will have the privilege to collect your ID card live, the first Biafra well-secured, highly secured national identity card with collaboration with one of the world-leading third security system. Biafra people have engaged. So before this convention, in that happen, some of you that will be coming to Finland will have to apply for your national identity card, and you're going to collect it right from that venue. That is one. And I want all of you to understand that within the European Union, Nigeria has collapsed. I am telling you the fact, mark my word. Nigeria has collapsed. No country within this Europe value Nigeria again. From their diplomatic ties to everything, Nigeria has become Islamic State. Not just Islamic State. Islamic State is not is even an understatement. But Nigeria has become a failed nation. And it is the job of the Biafra Republic government in exile that is now manifesting. No, some of them don't know what we know. Even those who parade themselves as these politicians in Nigeria. They are running from pillar to pole. And every country they have approached to come to Simon Ekpa and kill themselves, they have always rejected them. Now, they are going diabolical. Forgot that I am joking. You know that somebody will be traveling to go and do juju this coming week. I know where he is going. So I want this particular video to be caught and shared so that it may get to the person who is planning to go to this trip. What I'm promising him, if he come back alive, he make it and come back alive, will not be long. Let me keep it here. It will not be long. Something will happen. Let him go and do this juju he wants to do. Simon Ekpa is waiting for him. I want everyone to understand that so long as my hands are clean, so long as what I am doing for Biafra is with my whole heart, and I know that Biafra is coming, and I know that what I'm doing is going to bring Biafra, everything they do will go back to them on their phone. Have also been able to beef up the security system of the Biafra Liberation Army. Today, we can decide to impose no-fly zone in some certain part of Biafra land, and we are going to enforce it. In the coming days, we have decided to display some machine because the time has come. Not the time that we go and hide somewhere and be making video. Biafra Liberation Army, in matter of days, will display the first ever machines. So that they are going to see that that thing that is doing that thing in some places is not just juju, it's real. It's Igwe. Some of them think that we have imported people from Finland, that they are not Ndigo, not Biafrans. Some even say Simon Ekpa have contracted some people from Israel. We hear all those things. I'm telling you, we are all Biafrans. Fighting, volunteer to fight to the last man. And today, even today as I'm talking to you this day, they came with air bombardment. At the end of the day, they ran away. I've never succeeded even to cut a tree because of the firepower of the Biafra Liberation Army. And we are sourcing for more, not in hidden, publicly, because you need arms and ammunition to fight a terrorist government. We are not fighting against any ethnic group. We are not fighting against any ethnic nationality within Nigeria. We are fighting against Nigeria government who have turned themselves to become terrorists, to terrorize the people of Biafra and kill them. So in the self-defense, we are looking to get the same military jets they have, so that when they come by air, we are going to fight them in the air. And we have anti-aircraft to bring them down. It is not enough. We are looking to get armored tanks. So when they come with armored tanks, we face them with armored tanks. It is equal measure. equal strength, equal firepower. And that's what we're looking at. So I want everybody to understand that this requires money. You know, when you listen to those who call themselves freedom,
Ndị be anyị daalụ nne. Unu anụgonu ka o si gbatakwuru ka ebe ife si aga, ka ebe ife si eme. Nke dị ka ibe ya bụ ka efi nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ihe Biafran Prime Minister in exile Maazị Simon Ekpa kwuru n'elu akwụkwọ a. Gịnị ka ị nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife? Kabarụ ka ị dropụrụ ya on the comment section below. Echefuna na ihe a bụ Eastern News 24 ma ebe a si na-ewetara unu nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa. Daalụnụ ụmụnne m, dịka unu na-esonyere anyị na Chukwu abịa ma ya gọzie niile n'ofu n'ofu. Mana anyị kwuru na akụ ya dịrịrị ise ise ise.